this video, I'm going to show you guys what the process would look like for if I was doing some work for a company that already had a Google Analytics account and I'm just going in and auditing their implementation, making sure that everything is set up right, that it's installed on their website correctly, and all those things. So I'm not setting this one up from scratch. It was inherited, and I'm just going to go through it. So the first thing I would always do is make sure that I'm looking at the correct account that is actually installed on the website. And so if I click on admin and then go to tracking info and tracking code, that will show me the Universal Analytics tracking ID. And then I'll go to the website, and I use this little Chrome extension, which is Google Tag Assistant. You can just Google that and download it and install it, and that will show you all the tags that are firing on a website. And so I can see the Google Analytics code right here, and it looks like they match. Yes, they do. So we're looking at the correct account. So we'll go ahead and back all the way out, and we'll just start from the beginning looking at account settings. Really, the main thing we're looking for in this menu is that the United States, or whatever country it needs to be, is the correct country of business, and then that their data processing terms are accepted and all up to date, which they are. So we'll save and back out of there. Another thing I'll look at on this first column is the account access and management. You just want to make sure that you don't have a ton of people in here with access that can get in and mess things up. So you want to make sure that the people that need access have it, but not an excessive amount. And then we'll jump on over here to the property section, and we'll go to property settings, and we'll make sure the URL is correct with the site, is the way it resolves in Google, which is correct. It is no dub, and it is secure, which is correct. And we will make sure that there is an industry category selected, if there is one that makes sense. So we're going to use internet and telecommunications, I believe, for this, because it is a marketing website. It's the one that closest matches what we're trying to do. And then here we're going to make sure that demographics and interest reports are enabled, as well as enhanced link attributes. And we will go down and check Search Console, make sure it is connected, which it is not. So we're going to go ahead and add. And it is Brand Hawk right there. And once you hit add, this will pop up, and we're just going to hit continue and associate. And then we'll jump back over to the analytics tab and refresh. And we can see it is now connected up. So we'll hit save. And that's it on that menu. So we'll hit save again there. And then we will jump over here to the views setting. And once again, we'll just double check that the URL is correct. We'll double check our time zone, which for this website is going to be Chicago. We want to make sure, this is a huge one, that the bot filtering is turned on so that it will exclude all hits from known bots and spiders. And we're going to hit save. And then the next thing I'm going to do is come down here and see if they have filters in place, which they do not on this one. This is where you could add IP filters. It's the main one you would use just to kind of clean up the data. And then I'm also going to go and check the goals and make sure that all the goals that they have make sense for the site, and see if there's any additional ones I would like to add, and add those and make sure that the ones that are set up correctly. I would go through and check if it's, an event type or a destination, and just make sure that they are all set up the way I would set them up and that they're firing correctly.